assessment. So you guys have made your account, right, in Learnivio app, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
What about you, Fia? You have account in Learnivio app or website? Fia, keep your mic on. There are only 2 students. I can handle 2 voices at least. Yes, Fia, you have now. You have an account, right? Oh, what happened? No, you don't have. Yeah, if you're, what happened? See, this is really bad. इतनी दफा तो ना एक चीज पूछते रहेंगे. Dipura, you have it, right? Okay. Now, please write the topic's name. First of all, we are going to do classification, and then after classification, we will look at some of the namings. After namings, we will do a bit of method of preparation of alcohols today. So first of all, write classification. So number 1 classification is done on the basis of the number of OH groups that are attached. Okay. Now, before this, we can also do for alcohols a general classification as we have done for haloalkanes. A general classification of alcohol can be this. Please see alcohol. So alcohols can be 1 degree. Primary alcohol. Primary alcohol which will look something like this. CH2OH, and there will be some group that is attached to CH2. Then you will have 2 degree. In 2 degree, you will have carbon that is attached to another carbon atom. This carbon atom attached to another carbon atom. Now this is having 1 hydrogen and OH. This is 2 degree. Then you can have 3 degree. In 3 degree, this carbon atom will be attached to 3 different carbon atoms and further attached to OH. So the alpha carbon is bonded to 3 different carbon atoms. In 2 degree, it is bonded to 2 different carbon atoms. And after 3 degree, you can have allylic. Now, allylic alcohol is going to be double bond bonded to sp3 carbon, which is bonded to OH. So it will look something like this. Double bond, this is sp3, this is OH. Double bond, sp3, OH. Double bond, sp3, OH. Just a second. Okay. Now, after benzyl, after allylic, we can say that there is one benzylic. So benzylic will look something like this. You have benzene ring, which is shown by phenyl, which is attached with sp3 carbon, which is further attached with OH. So all of these are examples of what? Alcohol. Benzene ring, not directly OH, rather sp3 carbon here and then OH. Okay. Then you can have vinylic. Vinylic will be double bond directly attached with OH. Now, this is a certain another case. We'll look at this later on when we get time. So actually, this does not is not very stable. and it gets converted into, there is an equilibrium between this and this structure. Okay, so there is an equilibrium between these two structures. So this gets converted into ketone rather or aldehyde rather. Okay, so please write till here, till benzylic only. Don't write the vinylic part. So we have 1 degree alcohol, 2 degree alcohol, 3 degree alcohol, allylic alcohol, and benzylic alcohol. So Deborah, you recognize allylic and benzylic from the haloalkene, yes or no, Timi?
Yes, sir.
And what happens to you in the morning class? Why you don't say anything? Yes, Deborah?
Sir, at the starting, even though I knew answers, I doubted myself, so I didn't send you the answers. Like when you write the answers, I'll be like checking if it's correct or not, like more than twice.
No, that's, but just keep saying, even if it is wrong. Okay, you know I don't scold when it is wrong, right?
It's something you have.
Sorry?
It's something I have said. Like without the correct answer, I just don't know.
But I mean, I scold also, and I feel really bad when I ask students and then they don't answer. I mean, silence is something that I cannot bear.
But then many times I knew the answer, but then I couldn't say that.
No, what I'm saying, knowing answer doesn't matter to me. Okay. जितना आंसर आता है आपको बोर्ड्स में दिखाइए कितना आंसर आता है, वो मैटर करेगा मेरे लिए। और समझ में आ रही है आपको डेबोरा? ठीक है, क्लास में क्या मैटर कर रहा है, आप बोले। ओके, तो बोलने से ये नहीं होता है, बोलने से बस ये होता है कि आपका अटेंशन स्पैन बढ़ता है। और खास तौर से ऑनलाइन क्लास में आप रूम में पढ़ रहे, रूम में अगल बगल क्या हो रहा है नहीं हो रहा, बहुत कुछ होते रहता है। ऑफलाइन बैचेस में क्या होता है, सिर्फ पढ़ाई, मतलब वहां पे पढ़ाई हो रही है, उस वक्त सारे बच्चे पढ़ ही रहे हैं, आसपास और कुछ हो ही नहीं रहा है। इन दैट केस वो भले ही आप जितना भी फोकस कर लें, आपको आप जितना भी ये होना चाहे, डिस्ट्रैक्ट होना चाहिए ऑफलाइन क्लास में, उतना डिस्ट्रैक्ट नहीं हो पाएगा। लेकिन यहाँ डिस्ट्रैक्ट बहुत आसानी से हो जाएंगे। इस वजह से हम क्या बोलते हैं, आप आंसर करें, आंसर करने से आपका ब्रेन ऑटोमेटिकली थोड़ा ज्यादा फोकस करे, थोड़ा ज्यादा रजिस्टर करे। ठीक है, दैट्स व्हाई आई से कीप आंसरिंग दिस।
ओके सर।
ओके, डन राइटिंग? यस और नो, प्लीज टेल मी।
Yes, sir.
After this you will write on the basis of number of OH groups, on the basis of number of OH groups alcohols are classified as number 1 monohydric. Monohydric means it will contain only one OH. Contains only one OH group. Second, dihydric. Contains only two OH group. Third, trihydric. Contains only three OH group. And this way you can go on very long way. Okay, but you can say polyhydric. Now these are not cutthroat definitions. Okay, these are not cutthroat definitions in the sense that when I say polyhydric, then it does not mean I'm writing here more than three OH group, but polyhydric can also be used in general. For example, if you have dihydric, trihydric, tetrahydric, then you will say polyhydrics are there. Okay, there are polyhydrics. That means they have more than one also. So polyhydric can be used for more than one also, and for more than three also. You can specify, okay, fine, this is polyhydric. We don't have a particular name for this. Okay, so these are not cut through, but understand the sense, right? Yes or no? Please tell me. Understand the sense for this? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Acha, Fia is also here. What happened, Fia?
I don't know, sir. My internet was so unstable. I couldn't connect. I couldn't
Okay.
hear your voice. Now it's okay.
No, it's okay. Great.
Yeah.
Contains more than 3 OH group. So can you just take a screenshot for the previous one? What we did here.
Yes, sir.
So
Thank you, sir. Just a minute.
it is very similar to what we did in haloalkane, halorine, anilylic, benzylic. Okay. You just don't write the vinylic one. Vinylic one is actually unstable and it gets converted into ketone. So you don't write this one. I just wrote
Sir,
it.
this
There
is
vinyl.
alcohol, phenol, and ether.
Yeah, this is alcohol phenol synthesis.
Okay,
so haloalkane,
sir.
halorine
Okay.
is done in the morning. So
Yeah.
Okay. So those who are late, now if you're late also in physics or some classes, then it's good if you write everything in sheets of paper. Okay.
Okay, sir.
All the notes in sheets of paper, and then what you should do, see, these notes are not going to be permanent. When you are done with these notes, you will make short notes from that, and then you can just keep it. These notes, my notes. You don't have to look at it also. Once you have short notes, you will read the short notes only. Rarely there will be a question that you could not get on the short notes, then you will go to that. Okay. So try to minimize the number of, the number of pages of them. So when you are having long notes, that will be like 15 pages. For 15 pages, try to make it 5. That will be short notes. So in 15 pages, you will cover, let us suppose you are covering one chapter in 15 pages. So try to reduce that to 5. That is short notes. Then try to reduce that 5 to 1. Okay, that will be in the terms of mind map and everything. Only
Okay,
crucial
sir. So
terms
in
will
this
be.
alcohol, vinylic is not there.
No, vinylic is not there.
Okay, sir.
You remember these terms, right? 1 degree, 2 degree, 3 degree, allylic and benzylic.
Yeah, we did everything.
I will like we will do everything in the class. The thing is that you should also remember. Okay, it was there in haloalkane, halorine. Okay, so you wrote this polyhydric, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, done. Okay.
No, sir. I took a
For example,
screenshot.
a few. As you take a screenshot. Now start writing. Okay. Okay, Fia.
Okay, sir.
So for example, if I have 2 carbon and OH, this is known as ethanol, or we can also call this ethyl alcohol. You can also see this written as ETOH. So ET is for ethyl and OH is for alcohol. It is ethyl alcohol. Then this example of monohydric. Then for dihydric, you will see CH2 bonded to OH, and again this CH2 is bonded to OH. This is glycol. Then you have CH2, CH, CH2. All of these are having OH. This is glycerol. Okay. So there are a few things that you should remember. Just remember in the back of your head. ऐसे बैठ मत जाइएगा बिल्कुल याद करने के लिए रटने के लिए इसको, ठीक है? But you should know these things. Then there is a term which is used, cresols. What are cresols? Cresols are phenols with 1 CH3 group. Okay, 1 CH3 group. So methyl phenols, there can be 3 types of cresols. So we have OH here. You can just copy and paste these things for the 3 cresols. Now CS3 can be in ortho position, meta position, or para position. So on the basis of that, you have 3 cresols. You can have CS3 here. You can have CS3 in the meta position, or you can have CS3 in the para position. So when it is in ortho position, we will call this O cresol. When it is in meta, we will call this M cresol. When it is in para position, I will call this P cresol. You got this? Yes or no? Please tell me.
Yes, sir. Cresols are less reactive than phenols, right?
Cresols are less reactive than phenols. No, that's not the case actually. Why?
No, sir. Somewhere I just saw that.
Cresols? No. You will not see like that. I mean, you don't have to learn about the reactivity.
Maybe they are
of
not much stable. They are unstable
No.
than phenol.
No. They cresols are less acidic than phenol. Okay, you cannot say reactive. They are less acidic because
Okay,
the
sir.
phenoxide cresol less acidic. Done writing this? Yes or no? Tell me.
Yes, sir. Done.
Then next, we will see some dihydric phenols. Now here also, when you have dihydric phenols, so that can be in 3 different positions, right? In ortho, meta, or para. So when you have this in ortho position, we call this catechol. In the para position, we call it resorcinol. In the this is meta position. In para position, we call it hydroquinone, or we call it quinol, or hydroquinone.
Yes, sir. Done.
Okay. Now, so this write a note. Now, the important thing about alcohol is that if you remember halogen, we had this type of halogen, dihalides. This was geminal dihalides, but we cannot have geminal alcohols. We call it gem diol. We cannot have gem diols. Why? Because it is very unstable. And we are going to write what happens then. Please write more than one OH group.
But we have vicinal, right, sir?
Vicinal we can. Yeah, vicinal we can.
Okay.
More than one OH group cannot be present. On same carbon. On same carbon atom. Because geminal diol, और इसको लिख देगा gem diol. So more than one OH group, they are known as gem diol. Because geminal diol is very unstable. And water is released. And water is released. So for example, if you have any alkyl group R, and then you have the carbon atom. It is attached with one OH here like this, and then one OH here like this, and then we have hydrogen here. Okay, so we have gem diol in this case, right? One carbon atom attached with two different hydrogens. Sorry, two different hydroxy groups, OH groups. Now, please see, don't write anything. Now, this oxygen atom, it is very electronegative, so it will be pulling electrons from hydrogen, making it delta positive. Now, just below this, you can see in surrounding, there is a alcohol atom, oxygen atom, which has lone pair electrons. So obviously, lone pair electron is going to be electron rich, and in its site, there is an electron poor species. So what it is going to do, this is going to give electrons to hydrogen atom. Now, as the alcohols, OH, the oxygen's lone pair electron is giving electron to hydrogen. Hydrogen will break the bond with the previous oxygen atom. It will break the bond with the previous oxygen atom, and it will move its electron pair here. That means it will make a double bond. So oxygen is getting electrons from hydrogen, and it is making double bond with carbon. Carbon will say, I already have 5 bonds. It will say, okay, fine, leave this bond. So what will happen? As you can see, don't have to remember the arrows, but you can see that this is going to get separated, and this is what HOH, which is water, and this is intramolecular reaction. You don't need any reagent. Okay, the attack and everything is happening in the same molecule, and what you are going to get are C with a double bond oxygen and hydrogen atom. So now this becomes what? Aldehyde, right? And plus you will get H2. Understood this? Yes or no? Please tell me.
Yes, sir.
Similarly,
Sir, you're saying that this is not possible as we get aldehyde and water.
I mean, water is released. We can have different cases also. Instead of hydrogen, we can have another alkyl group. See this next one.
Sir,
The
can you
same
scroll
thing
up?
is, yeah, I can scroll up, but just listen. Instead of this hydrogen, we can have what? Another alkyl group like this, correct? Now, the same thing is happening, but instead of that hydrogen, we will have R bonded to C double bond O, bonded to R dash. Now, this is what? Ketone plus water, right? Now, similarly, instead of this R group, we can have one more OH. We can have one more OH. Then what we can write? We can write, we'll be left with R, C double bond O, and here we have OH plus H2O. So this is what? Carboxylic acid. Understood? Yeah. So what is the common thing between all of these things? H2O is released. Okay. Now what you have to remember, when gem diol is present, remove water, and whatever is left, that will be left. Okay. Got this, Deborah and Fia?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Done.
The classification is done. We will do some IUPAC nomenclature. I will give some structures. You try to write their names. Okay. So please. Okay, try to write the name of this one. Try. No, Fia. Fia, I would suggest that you do the complete SPUF thing and then send me on WhatsApp.
Yes, sir.
Do everything and then send me on the WhatsApp. Now, one suggestion is that you work through the problems, okay? So you have to write the functional group, unsaturation, and the parent and the substrate. And if you don't understand, then write whatever you can. Okay, so something in the SPUF should be filled. You may not fill unsaturation, you may not fill something, but some things you can fill, right? Try to fill those things. Even if it is correct or wrong, don't worry about it right now. You just try to work on the problems, okay? Most probably it will be correct, but I'm just saying, if you are confused or something, then just work through it. So, Deborah, you do maths or physics? What do you do here?
Maths and physics, sir, but physics classes hasn't started yet.
Physics has not been started. So I think you joined maths earlier, right?
Yes, sir.
धीरे धीरे आपको सब में प्रॉब्लम्स आने लगी.
Yes, sir.
No, I mean you started with maths, then you started physics and then chemistry, like that, right? Or
1 minute, sir. I couldn't hear you 1 minute. Sir, can you repeat it again?
I'm saying, so you first of all you started with only maths, right?
Yes, sir.
And then what happened? You wanted, I mean, you
Chemistry and
found
physics.
everything. You found, I mean, all of the subjects start feeling difficult.
I didn't choose
Right.
botany because botany, I know other subjects.
Acha. Do you have biology also?
Yes, sir.
Oh. So what, in 12th standard you only have botany? You don't have geology in 12th standard?
Not like botany, biology. Total biology.
Biology, na? send your answers on my WhatsApp, okay, once you're done. You have 2 more minutes.
Sir, sent, sir.
Hmm.
Sir, only studying through the notes is enough. No need of textbook.
No, I will not say that. Okay. Because then what happens, students, they just don't even open the test. You have to open the textbook. I mean, reading the textbook is important. I will not say in organic chemistry. I will make sure organic chemistry you don't have any problem. But for there is a chapter
Okay, sir.
D and F block. You know this chapter D and F
Okay.
block. So for
Yeah.
that you have to read notes. Okay.
Okay, for haloalkanes and alcohols, completely your notes and examples from textbook is only fine.
Yeah,
No need to
exercise.
read the textbook.
No need to read the textbook for
Okay, sir.
these things. There is one section
Okay, sir.
although that I will tell you. For example, there is a section commercially important haloalkanes and halogenes, polyhalogen compounds.
Okay,
Okay,
sir.
there is one page, last page. If you see, you have the textbook with you
Yeah.
right now. So open haloalkane, halorine.
Yes, sir.
Can you see? I mean, go to exercise and just before exercise, can you read what is the topic just before the exercise?
The commercially important alcohols.
Acha, yeah, right. For that's the part that I will not teach.
Okay.
Okay, so I say that.
Okay.
Yeah, so ये कैसा टीचर है भाई मुंह पे बोल रहा हम पढ़ाएंगे. So I say that's one page and questions like rarely come 5 years it will come one time. But we will do just questions. आप लोग पढ़ के आइएगा तो हम लोग टेस्ट में वो सब पूछने वो हो जाएगा. ठीक है, तो वो नोट्स में नहीं रहेगा मेरे. Got it?
Okay, sir.
ठीक है. So let me see if you have your answers. So C2H5. Do you think that is correct? Yeah. Deborah, I have not got your answer.
Yes,
Which
sir.
one, sir?
First one.
I know something is wrong, but I don't know what is that.
Okay, so how do you identify? Okay, see, I understood the mix. So you started with substituent or you started with functional group. Where did you start from?
I started it from functional group only.
Okay, fine. Now, when you were choosing the parent chain, okay. So when you were choosing the parent chain, where did you start from? The carbon near to OH, right? Can you
Okay,
number
so
the?
it should be propyl, sir.
No. You number the parent carbon chain, whatever parent carbon chain you have written, number it and then send it to me. 1, 2, 3,
Okay,
4.
sir.
Achha. Also, one thing, Pia, can you see that the answer that you wrote in chat, and the answer that you have written in the notebook, once you start writing things, it becomes a bit better, right?
Yes, sir.
You missed the unsaturation part in the chat, correct?
Yeah.
So that is why we say work through the problem. Okay. बोर्ड्स में महारती दिखाइएगा. बोर्ड्स तक आपके पास इतनी कैपेसिटी आ जाएगी कि देख के आप बता दे बिल्कुल. अभी यू हैव टू वर्क ऑन इट. ओके क्या? धीरे धीरे भी हालोकिन हालोरिन में कर रहे हैं, अल्कोहल्स एल्डिहाइड में करेंगे, फिर अमीन्स में भी नॉमेनक्लेचर करेंगे. तब तक आपके, फिर प्रैक्टिस करेंगे हम लोग और भी दूसरे टेस्ट के लिए, एग्जाम्स के लिए। तब तक क्या हो जाएगा, बोर्ड तक आते आते आप देख के आंसर बता दीजिएगा, तुरंत नहीं आती। ठीक है, चलिए तो बताइए। हाँ, नंबरिंग कर दिया, फिर भेजिए फोटो। डेबोरा आंसर नहीं आया आपका अभी तक, आप लेट कर रही हैं, आपको शक हो रहा है सही है गलत है, भेजिए तुरंत आप।
I just sent, sir.
तो मेरे पास आया क्यों नहीं, किसको भेजा आपने?
Learnivio.
अरे आपके पास मेरा नंबर नहीं है?
No, sir.
तो ये बोलिए ना सर, आपका नंबर ही नहीं है। नंबर उन्होंने तो भेज दिया, लेकिन आप मेरा नंबर ले लीजिए। ठीक है, you have numbered it now, Sia. Okay, now you started numbering very correctly, 1 2 3. Okay, fine. Yeah, are you there?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So now in 3, now we have 3 different
I
ways in which we
actually
can say.
changed it from 2 to 3.
No, I'm not saying that. Let's start from 1 2 3. No, it's still wrong. And there was a few things wrong. Now see, yeah, 1 2 3. You're on third carbon atom, right? Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah, can you
sir.
please check? Okay, now
Yeah.
where should I go? Should I go up or should I go left or should I go down? Where do you see more carbon atoms?
Uh, left side. Right
Left
side.
side or right side or left side? I mean, where do you see more? There are 3 ways only. Na? You can either, so this was 1, this was 2, this was 3. So you can either
Yes,
go
sir.
up for the parent chain, or you can go left. This is left, no? This is left, right? Or you
I
can go
can go
down.
down.
You
Down.
have to go down, right?
Okay, sir.
Got it? Now change the answer. Okay. So Deborah, did you note the number?
So it will be only 3 ethyl?
No, you change, now the substituent will change, na?
Okay, okay, sir. So substituent will be
it?
only 3 methyl.
Methyl, dimethyl. See, देखिए इन्होंने भी यही किया है, Deborah. What did I say? SPUF. You don't know the SPUF method, Deborah? Yes, Deborah, you don't know the SPUF method. Your mic is off, Deborah.
Sending it,
Are
sir.
you sending it? No, I got the answer from Learnivio.
Then
Yeah, I got the answer. I'm asking, do you know the SPUF method?
yes, sir. In
Of
school, I studied with him.
school study. You did not learn it from me. You were not there present in those classes.
No, I was present, sir.
So tell me this now. You have done this way, right?
Yes, sir.
So why you did not do it this way?
Yeah.
Why am I not saying F? Why am I not saying U, P, and S still? Okay, so do it like that. F, then U, then P, then S.
Oh, okay, sir.
Sir sent.
3, then 3. Yeah. Okay. Now, ये क्या लिखा आपने ऊपर में, commercially important alcohols?
No, that to
That's a
read.
read. अभी मत पढ़िएगा, हम बोलेंगे आपको, ठीक है ना भैया? वो अपने ज्यादा लोड मत लीजिए आप, ठीक है?
ओके सर।
आपको बहुत खराब नंबर आया था क्या जो समर वेकेशन से पहले टेस्ट हुआ था?
सर can you speak in English?
समर वेकेशन से पहले आपका कोई टेस्ट हुआ था?
Yeah, I had
Yes.
test before.
अच्छा, कितने मार्क्स आए थे उसमें? खराब आया था क्या बहुत?
I had 20 marks out of 40.
अच्छा, इसीलिए आप घबराई भी हैं बिल्कुल, है ना? हाँ,
I can't understand.
आपको हिंदी नहीं आती?
I can understand little bit. Not
लिटिल
that
बट यू
much.
कैन, व्हाई?
I don't know.
वेयर इज no, no, where are you from in India?
I'm from South India,
Where in South India?
Tamil Nadu.
Tamil Nadu. Okay, fine. Then I understand that you will have some problem in Hindi. Okay. So I'm saying that you're anxious about the first term, no? The term one
Yes,
examination.
sir.
Don't be
Yeah.
anxious. Okay, chill. ठीक है, इतना anxious नहीं. Oh my God, ये भी पढ़ना है. Oh my God, I have to read this also, this also, this also. Don't be like. Yes, slowly, slowly we will do, and things will come on its own way. Right?
Okay.
That's it. Your physics classes have started?
No, sir.
No, it has not started now.
No.
Okay, so I think they're waiting for the some batches maybe. And do you do any other subjects here?
No, just two of them I have joined.
Achha, chemistry and physics. Okay. Okay. So Deborah, you did SPUF, yes or no? Tell me.
Doing,
चलिए.
sir.
Doing. बताइए functional group बताइए, छोड़ी करिए मत बताइए. What is the functional group here? In the first structure. Tell me.
It is alcohol, 2-ol.
Wait a second. Deborah, I'm asking Deborah actually. Deborah, keep your
Okay,
mic
sir.
on.
Yes, sir.
What is the functional group here?
Uh,
You
alcohol.
cannot identify.
I think so. I got confused with FUPS.
No, but so you were present in this class, right?
Yes, sir. But
Then what happened? We did all of these things na so many times. ऐसा क्यों आप बोल रही कि I got confused with FUPS? Functional group unsaturation parent. Functional group unsaturation parent. You have done these classes, right, Deborah?
yes, sir.
So क्या UPS से आप ये हो गए? You have these things in your notes, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So look at your notes then, na. See here, okay? Please revise these notes. If you don't understand iPad, it will be very difficult. Okay. Now please see. Here we have what? OH. So this is my function. So when OH is the functional group, we write OL. Okay, write OL. We write OL. I'm just leaving some space because there will be some number here which we have to write. And I am hearing my voice backwards. So maybe someone is, if you're wearing an earphone, then keep your mic. You can keep your mic on. If you're not wearing an earphone, it is going to get repeated always. Okay. So next we have to see the unsaturation. So tell me what will be the unsaturation, Deborah? Yes, Deborah, what will be the unsaturation? No idea. Deborah, keep your mic on.
Yes, sir.
No idea. Oh my God. तब तो आप ऐसी चुपचाप बैठे रहती थी सुबह क्लास में, कुछ पढ़ती नहीं थी आप, यानी कि, है ना? क्यों नहीं याद आपको? Look at the notebook and tell me unsaturation. Go to your notes where we did unsaturation. You have notes?
Yes, sir.
हाँ, देखिए जाके नोट्स में, जल्दी देखिए. Haloalkene is not over. We are going to have classes in the morning, Pia. हाँ, यही हम बोल रहे हैं, चिल करने के लिए। पिया, ठीक है। तो मेरी हमने बोला ना आपको 4 चैप्टर आपके हम कंप्लीट कराएंगे। जो 4 चैप्टर है आपको, जो आपको डर लग रहा है इसका, हम वो 4 चैप्टर कराएंगे, आपको रिकॉर्डिंग्स भी दे दी जाएगी, ठीक है। ये टेंशन अब आपको नहीं लेना कि कौन सा हो रहा कंप्लीट, कौन सा नहीं हो रहा कंप्लीट। समझ में आई बात? समझ में पिया?
ओके सर।
ठीक है।
Yeah,
ये टेंशन अब मेरी है, ठीक है ना, कि आपको कंप्लीट होना है, एक्स्ट्रा क्लास लेके होगा, आपको ज्यादा टाइम देके होगा, वो मेरी जिम्मेदारी जो हमने बोला, ठीक है पिया?
ओके सर।
ठीक है। और ये सिर्फ हमने आपसे ही बस कहा, क्योंकि आप जिस दिन आई थी एक्स्ट्रा क्लास, जो डेमो क्लास है, उस दिन बहुत घबराई थी, है ना। तो जनरली हम 12th क्लास के बच्चों को कमिटमेंट देते हैं बोर्ड एग्जाम, ठीक है, क्योंकि वही मेन गोल रहता है। ये यूनिट टेस्ट टर्म 1 से क्या लेना देना, लेकिन ऑब्वियसली इट मेक्स एन इम्पैक्ट। दैट इज व्हाई आपने जो है ना, हालोअल्केन हालोरीन सॉल्यूशन, अल्कोहल फिनॉल ईथर, हालोअल्केन हालोरीन चल रहा है, ठीक है। अल्कोहल फिनॉल ईथर अभी हम लोग स्टार्ट कर चुके हैं, ठीक है। ये दोनों तो आपका कंप्लीट हो जाएगा बिल्कुल क्लियर, ठीक है। बात बची किसकी? मोस्ट प्रोबेबली हम लोग करेंगे सॉल्यूशंस या फिर केमिकल काइनेटिक्स, कोऑर्डिनेशन कंपाउंड, इनमें से सॉल्यूशंस करेंगे हम लोग पक्का, और केमिकल काइनेटिक्स और कोऑर्डिनेशन में से कोई एक करेंगे शायद, ठीक है। तो उसके बारे में हम लोग देखेंगे, पहले ये दोनों कंप्लीट हो जाए। समझ में या?
Yes,
Sir,
sir.
I'm
Sir,
sorry.
instead of solutions, can you do chemical kinetics and coordination solutions? We'll do afterwards like that. Is
वो
it okay for
देखेंगे।
you like that?
नहीं,
Can you
देखिए,
arrange?
मेरे से ओके का बात नहीं है ना, आपके बैच में जो स्टूडेंट्स आएंगे ना उस पर डिपेंड करेगा, है ना फिर?
Yeah, that's what I was saying, sir.
नहीं तो अभी तो बैच में आपके डेबोरा है बस, है ना, ये और 2-3 स्टूडेंट्स आएंगे, जब तक ये हो जाएगा, ठीक है। उसके बाद अरे नहीं होगा, ठीक है, आप टेंशन लीजिए, हम आपको अलग से क्लास ले लेंगे, हम आपको रिकॉर्डिंग्स दे देंगे, आप रिकॉर्डिंग देखिएगा, फिर हम लोग डाउट क्लास ले लेंगे, चलेगा? कोऑर्डिनेशन अगर आपको पढ़ना होगा तो बताइए,
Okay, sir.
ठीक है, वैसे कर लेंगे।
Sir,
जी डेबोरा,
unsaturated
टेल मी
and
अनसैचुरेशन व्हाट, AN, राइट?
yes, sir.
So there is no double bond or triple bond, that is why it will be AN. And then parent,
Okay.
tell me, what is the rule for
Pent.
parent? Pent. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, because here we have C2, right?
Yes,
Correct?
sir. Yes,
Acha.
sir.
There is one correction, Fia, when you wrote C2H5, you wrote it like this, right? CH3 and CH2. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
Fia.
sir.
But that's not
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
na? Because this is not right.
Okay.
Is this right? Why is this not right? Because see, this carbon atom, it is having 3 hydrogens and 2 bonds. That means 5 bonds, no, it cannot happen. It will be like this, CH2, CH3. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So 3, 4 and 5, which will be 5 carbons. So it is pent. Subsequent. So we have done. The thing is that, wait a second. Let me just, the screen will become a bit white. So आप थोड़ा सा अगर आप हटा ले तो ज़्यादा अच्छा रहेगा. I'm switching the background. Okay. I've switched the background because of this part. So this is your parent, है ना? Now you can easily see what the substituent is. See, why we have identified what? We have identified the OH, wo circled hai. We have identified the parent, so that is also highlighted. You can easily identify that these are CH3 here and CH3. Okay, so what is going to be substituent? We have 2 methyl groups. We have 2 methyl.
Right.
So that will be, we will write di, and for methyl we write methyl. Now we have done the numbering 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So whereas the dimethyl, so it is in the 3rd carbon atom, so it will be 3, 3. Now for pent, we don't need any number. For all, we will write it is in the 2 all. So I can say that the name of this structure is going to be 3, 3, dimethyl pent ane 2 all. Got it? Yes or no? Please tell me. All of you got this?
Yes, sir.
किया का तो
Same
खैर सही
one.
हो गया था. हाँ, same answer. अब Deborah, you understood that? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now let us write for this functional group unsaturation. Then tell me what, Deborah, what comes after this? After unsaturation? Deborah, tell me.
And that's it.
Sorry?
And then
Parent and then substitute. Okay. Yes. What is the functional group? Functional group.
the
Sorry.
second I have doubts, sir.
What you have doubt? What is the functional group? What doubt? Tell me. You're confused between two things.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. What are the two things? Tell me. What can be functional group? What two things? Tell me. अरे बोलो भाई, कौन से दो चीज हो सकते हैं? Which are the two things that you're confused about? You did not practice, it seems. Now it is going to take, see how much long time it is. You did not practice it all. You were not answering that time. That is why you have doubts, all of these things. In the morning classes, you did not say anything. That is, see, everything is coming up.
That class alone I didn't understand because that is the starting of the point you did, sir. Starting I didn't know.
So you won't say anything if you won't understand.
Yeah.
फिर तो मत बोलिए, फिर माइक ऑफ करके रखिए आप, छोड़िए. क्या बोल रही, जब स्टार्टिंग में नहीं बोला, अभी क्यों बोल रही है फिर आप? जी बोलिए, क्या हुआ, क्या डाउट है, बताइए.
The functional group I have doubt in finding.
Functional group you have doubt. How many functional group did I give you? Tell me. You have the list with you?
Yes, sir.
है. चलिए, पहला फंक्शनल ग्रुप क्या है? पहला फंक्शनल ग्रुप क्या है, बताइए. कैसा दिखता है, क्या है उसमें? ओहो, नहीं, ओइक एसिड तो नाम है ना, ओइक एसिड से दिखेगा. यू विल नॉट सी ओइक एसिड, यू विल सी COOH. डू यू सी COOH? ऐसा कुछ है इसमें? If I write the complete structure, is anything like this here? Yes, Deborah, can you see any fragment like this?
No, sir.
No. What is the next one?
Wait.
How does it look? Not the name. How does it look? Tell me. C
double bond.
double bond.
Oh,
No, just a second. Now we are going to put some of our mind. So C double bond is not here, so you will not see any of the C double bonds. So, है ना? Okay, so you will not see oic acid. You will not see OH. You will not say amide. If you have written amide, you have written amide. Amide. क्या क्या लिखा था हमने? अमाइड उतना जरूरत नहीं होता, कभी-कभी हम नहीं लिखाते.
it is there, sir.
देयर ना, अमाइड. ठीक है. ट्रिपल बॉन्ड N है क्या?
Yes, sir.
नाइट्राइल भी नहीं होगा. ट्रिपल बॉन्ड N है नहीं, आई मीन इन द स्ट्रक्चर व्हिच वी हैव मेड, इज देयर एनी C ट्रिपल बॉन्ड N? नो, नहीं है. उसके बाद क्या है? ट्रिपल बॉन्ड N के बाद क्या आता है?
Double bond H.
डबल बॉन्ड H. हाँ,
Double bond OH.
ओ, तो C डबल बॉन्ड हो तो दिख नहीं. अगला बताइए.
OH.
OH है? Is there OH? हाँ,
Yes, sir.
तो हो गया, मिल गया फंक्शनल ग्रुप. मुबारक हो, कंग्रेचुलेशंस. क्या है? OH है ना, तो क्या हो गया? ऑल. समझ में आई बात? कैसे करना है?
Yes, sir.
Now unsaturation, is there any double bond or triple bond? Is there any carbon double bond?
Yes, sir. Double bond is there, sir.
Double bond is there. So what do we write for double bond? Sorry? Did you say something? Yes. AN, EN, YN, 2 है, 3 है यहाँ पे ऑप्शन ना, तो वो बताए. एन ई यून मत बोलिए, समझ में नहीं आता एक तो. ठीक है. EN, वेरी गुड, ऐसे बोलिए. थैंक यू. ठीक है. नाउ पेरेंट वी आर गोइंग टू चूज. सो पेरेंट शुड कंटेन द फंक्शनल ग्रुप. सो फंक्शनल ग्रुप इसके पास है. उसके बाद हम आगे आए, तो उसके बाद बोला हमारा रूल बोलता है कि इट शुड बी लॉन्गर चेन बट डबल बॉन्ड आना चाहिए. डबल बॉन्ड को लेना पड़ेगा, डबल बॉन्ड को ले लिया तो यहाँ पे पहुंचे, कार्बन खत्म हो गया, है ना? दिस इज माय पेरेंट, यस और नो? करेक्ट?
Yes,
A
sir.
parent is how many carbons? 3 carbons. So for 3 carbons, what is the word? What is the word? What is the word for 3 carbons? भूले बैठे हैं सारे के
Try.
सारे।
No.
ट्राई प्रोप ट्राई बोल रही है ये। 3 कार्बन के लिए प्रोप होता है ना। सब्स्टिट्यूएंट क्या बच गया? आप देखिए, OH तो हम लोगों ने देख लिया है ना, फंक्शनल ग्रुप में आ गया। दिस इज माय सब्स्टिट्यूएंट व्हिच इज लेफ्ट, व्हिच इज CH3। तो यहाँ पे क्या है? वी हैव वन मिथाइल ग्रुप, क्या? CH3। सो CH3 के लिए क्या होता है? मिथाइल। अब कर देंगे नंबरिंग। नंबरिंग शुड स्टार्ट फ्रॉम दैट कार्बन एटम नियरेस्ट टू फंक्शनल ग्रुप 1 2 3। अच्छा फिया, आपको ऐसा लग रहा है जल्दी जल्दी पढ़ाइए, मेरा तो हाफिजली आ रहा है। हाँ, इतना टाइम लगा रहे हैं, हमने तो सारा सही कर लिया। हाँ फिया, ऐसा लग रहा है आपको?
No, sir. No, sir.
नहीं ना? पक्का? कभी आपको भी समझाना पड़ेगा, इतना देर लगेगा फिर, ठीक है?
Yes, sir.
हाँ ठीक, चलिए। सो अंडरस्टूड डेबोरा, यस और नो? टेल मी नाउ।
Yes, sir.
ठीक है, क्या हो जाएगा नाम? 2 मिथाइल prop 2 in. Now you can either write 1 all or you can just leave it and you can write 2 in all. Okay, 2 in all. Or I like it in 1 all, but IUPAC is fine even if you write in all. Okay, so kahan se gaya? 2 methyl prop 2 in 1 all. Got this? Yes or no? Please tell me.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now you guys tell me, what is the functional group here? Deborah बताएंगी। आपका सेम आंसर है ना फिया?
Yes, sir. Same answer.
2 methyl prop 2 in 1 all। हाँ ठीक।
All,
अच्छा वैसे
sir.
आपने ना, हाँ इस डेबोरा, बाय द वे फिया, आपने फंक्शनल ग्रुप के में इज इक्वल टू OH और ब्रैकेट में 2 ऑल लिख दिया है, उसको 1 ऑल कर लीजिए।
Yes,
शायद,
sir. Just now I saw it's 1 all.
हाँ 1 ऑल होगा वहां पे। आपने आंसर में सही लिखा है वैसे। सो फंक्शनल ग्रुप इज गोइंग टू बी OH, सो दिस इज गोइंग टू बी ऑल। नंबरिंग देखेंगे बाद में। अनसैचुरेशन, टेल मी डेबोरा।
Double bond, sir.
डबल बॉन्ड,
En.
yes very good, En, and then parent starting from which carbon? Now see, highlighter is important। आप अगर 11th में आए तब तो हम बिल्कुल बोलते हैं हाइलाइटर खरीद के लाइए, तभी IUPAC नेमिंग स्टार्ट करेंगे, बिकॉज आप यहाँ से स्टार्ट करेंगे, पकड़ेंगे कौन से कार्बन को? विच इज नियरेस्ट टू दी OH, टर्मिनल कार्बन आल्सो, ओके, टर्मिनल कार्बन नियरेस्ट टू OH। ऐसे रंगा 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 आपने। अच्छा एक और चीज, जैसे कार्बन आ गया, डबल बॉन्ड लेना जरूरी, डबल बॉन्ड के पास गए, अब उसके बाद देखा नीचे भी एक कार्बन, सीधा जाएंगे भी तो एक कार्बन, ओके। इफ आई गो डाउन देन आल्सो 1 कार्बन, इफ आई गो स्ट्रेट देन आल्सो 1 कार्बन। आई विल गो स्ट्रेट ओनली, वी विल गो स्ट्रेट, पर ठीक ठीक लगेगा, सेम चीजें हैं तो। एंड वी हैव ऑलरेडी डन OH। now we have also identified the parent carbon chain। parent is how many carbon? 1 2 3 4। 4 carbon means bute, and then you will see substitute, yeah, is there anything remaining? Yes, there are remaining things. So we have bromo remaining and we have CH3 remaining, okay। So we have CH3 and Br. CH3 is methyl and Br is bromo, Br is bromo। Now we are going to number it. Numbering start from, I mean, numbering has same rule as that of functional group, so numbering will start from the carbon nearest to the carbon that is nearest to the functional group, so 1 2 3 and 4। so OH will get 1 number, En will get 2 number, and bromo is going to get 2 number, methyl is going to get 3 number। So the name will become 2 bromo। Now when we are writing bromo and methyl, bromo and methyl, then you will write D first, okay। so 2 bromo,
3 methyl.
3 methyl।
2 N.
अब तो हो गया, आप क्या, आप तो बोल दो सारा। 3 methyl ब्यूट, अच्छा बोल दीजिए, नहीं बोल लीजिए, 2 in 1 all। हाँ जी, डन एवरीवन। डेबोरा समझ में आ गया?
Yes, sir.
चलिए कॉपी कर लीजिए। हाइलाइटर अगर आपके पास हो ना तो हाईलाइट कर लीजिएगा, है ना। ये आपके पास देखिए कितना खूबसूरत भी लग रहा है, हाँ या ना? अच्छा लग रहा है ना? बिल्कुल रंगा हुआ लग रहा है, कुछ काम हो रहा है। ठीक है, तो ये सारी चीजें बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है। Done, both of you?
Yes, sir, done.
Done. Deborah, done?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now let us see one more question. Okay, I am doing this question because it is a bit tricky, right? All of these questions were asked in previous year. Okay, all of these questions were asked in previous year. Fourth question was also asked in previous year. It was something like this. There was a phenyl, that means there was a benzene ring. This benzene ring was attached to CH, doubly bonded with CH, and this CH had CH2OH. Now, whenever people start with, whenever they say benzene, they start with, oh my God, benzene ko kuch hoga, benzene, it will be something benzene like that. No, it's not. You will start with the same thing, functional group. Is there any functional group present? Yes, there is a functional group. What is a functional group? It is OH. Okay, it is OH, fine. So we'll write.
Sir, the
It is
answer will
all.
be related to phenol like that?
Not phenol.
No
Because
phenol.
phenol has a structure. No, phenol will have a structure, benzene ring directly attached with OH.
Okay, sir.
Okay, that is why I am doing this question. Okay, that's why I'm doing this. OL, okay. It's bit tricky, but all the rules are valid. What is so outer functional group, unsaturation? Is there unsaturation? Yeah, double bond. So for double bond, we write En. Then parent, fine. I will start from the carbon atom. That is from nearest. Then I will move. Now here I will stop because I can either take chain or I can take a ring. I cannot take both. Parent chain can either be a ring or be a what? Or be a straight chain. Now you can see that this ring had 6 carbon atom and this chain has only 3 carbon atom, but still we are taking what? But still we are taking the chain because it has the functional group OH. Okay, so that is why this is going to be our parent, which is only having 3 carbon atoms. 3 carbon atoms means prop. And then substituent. Is there substituent? Yes. And this benzene ring will become the substituent. Substituent is benzene
Sir,
ring.
so it will be cyclohydroxide like that. Some.
No, not cyclohydride. Benzene has a name which is known as phenyl. Phenyl is a substituent name of benzene ring. Okay, so this is something new that you have to remember. Okay.
Why can't we
For
write
if-
benzyl?
Benzyl.
Phenyl means OH should be attached directly, right? Sir?
No. See, what is this, Fia?
This is a benzene.
Benzene. Who said this is benzene?
Because it's not attached with anything. So it's
No.
a benzene.
I'm asking who said this is benzene? आपको किसने बताया benzene है?
Teacher.
जिब्राइल आए थे। अरे आपको किसी टीचर ने बताया होगा ना, तो सिंपल आंसर बोलिए टीचर ने बताया। ठीक है फिया?
Yes, sir.
हाँ, हम ऐसे ट्रिकी क्वेश्चन नहीं पूछते। टीचर ने बताया है ना? टीचर को किसने बताया होगा? अच्छा, हिंदी हो गया ना? वो टोल्ड टीचर।
No. I can understand.
हाँ, okay.
Other teachers.
Other teacher, their teacher. So there would be some people who started working with benzene. Now, what do you think? What came first? People started with benzene. I mean, people started with this structure, or the subject chemistry, which came earlier? What do you think?
Chemistry.
Chemistry came earlier. No. There would have been a time where the structure was present, right? Then there were no chemistry books, right? There was not even name of chemistry, but benzene was there. For example, salt we eat, right? Sodium chloride. So we were eating salt from I don't know what many times. Then we sodium and chlorine, then all of these things. So people were working with benzene, and initially they gave this particular structure the name. The old name of benzene is phen. Okay, old name of benzene is what?
Phen.
And that is why if you add here OH, it becomes what?
Phenol.
Phenol. Okay. And if you, here we have a hydrogen, right? If you remove a hydrogen like this, so it will become what? Phenyl. Got it?
Yeah, so then where is that O, sir?
What O?
Oxygen. You remove the hydrogen. What about oxygen?
Wait. Oxygen. No, this is phene, right?
Yes, sir.
Now all of the carbon atoms, they have hydrogens, right?
Yeah.
So let us suppose we remove one hydrogen from here. That means we have
Okay.
attached some, we have removed. For example, you have CH4, it is methane, right? What is CH3? The CH3 will be attached to something.
Methyl.
This, the phene becomes
Phenyl.
phene. है ना? लेकिन दूसरी चीज ये पूछ, I mean, if you ask someone why it is benzene, phenyl, and not this and not that, then it will become why. Tell me. Because नाम है, ठीक है? Because of what? Because it is just a name. Name nomenclature पे ना, we cannot discuss much on nomenclature. Nomenclature
Okay.
depends on many things, and you also know that your name has a history, right? Yes or no?
Yeah.
हाँ, 1, 2 and 3. लेकिन सबके साथ ऐसा नहीं है ना, सबके साथ ऐसा नहीं है reason name का. So
Yeah.
2 in 1 all. Okay, so we'll have 3 phenyl prop 2 in 1 all. Understood this? Yes or no? Please tell me.
Yes, sir. Sir, if by chance if I write benzyl, it is wrong.
It is wrong.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Because generally when we write benzyl, we mean something like this.
Okay, sir.
This carbon atom, right? This carbon atom attached to something. If you remember benzyl alcohol, so benzyl is this part, this much is benzyl, and then we have OH. So this part is benzyl. Benzene ring attached to a carbon atom, this is benzyl. If you remember benzyl halide, then what is benzyl halide? Benzene ring attached to carbon atom, which is attached to a halogen atom. So this part is benzene, benzyl, not benzene, that it is benzyl.
Okay, sir. Done, sir.
Deborah done? Yeah, and Deborah, both of you done? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now we also have since ethers in this particular chapter, so you'll also see one question on ethers. Okay. I'll start with ethers nomenclature. So number 1, what are the ethers? CH3, simplest ether is CH3O, CH3. Okay, I will do both of the things. The simple nomenclature, that is simple nomenclature is what? IUPAC nomenclature and then common names. Okay, so I will start with functional group. Now start. Do you start with the first one? Carboxylic acid double bond. Oh, this one not present. This one not present. This one not present. This one not present. Now, take the list and see. Try to match the structure. Is there any functional group here?
Sir, this will be methoxymethane, right?
This one is correct. I'm asking Deborah now. Deborah, please see. Is there anything like that? Look at the first structure, then. Sorry,
OH is not there.
OH is not there, no? Where is? We don't have OH, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so there is no functional group here. So if there is no functional group, then what do we write? Tell me. What do we write? Deborah, what do we write? E.
E.
There is no functional group, then we write E, na? Then after that, unsaturation, tell me. Is there any double bond, triple bond?
No, sir. No, sir.
So go tell na AN. Now parent. Now since we don't have unsaturation functional group, we can choose the longest carbon chain. Now you can either choose this carbon atom because after this you don't have any carbon, or you can choose this one. Both of them are same. So I will choose parent. Parent is only one carbon atom, which will be meth. Then I will choose the substituent. Substituent is OCS3. So substituent is what? OCS3. OCS3 has a name, methoxy. If you look at the substituent, you will see OR is alcohol. It is one, methoxy, ethoxy, and so on. Now, what we are going to write? We are going to see methoxy. It is present in which carbon? The same carbon, one carbon, right? And then we don't have to number parent. We don't have to number unsaturation because there is nothing. Functional group also nothing. So it will become what? One we can ignore. So it will become methoxy. Methane. Okay, so same rules, yes or no? Please tell me, Deborah. Same rules.
Yes, sir.
Same rules, na? We don't have to change
yes,
rules. That's what I said.
Done, sir.
Done. So there was one question asked in board, which looks something like this. Okay. Now tell me functional group. Look here, don't write, look here. Functional group, what is the functional group here?
It is E, sir.
There is no functional group, right? So it is E. What happened, Deborah? No answer. What is the double? Is there any double bond, triple bond, unsaturation?
No, sir. No, sir.
So it will be what?
AN.
AN. Okay. After that, now here we have two different groups. Okay. So whatever, whenever you get ether, so you will take either this as parent or this as parent. Tell me, A part or B part, which we will take as parent?
A
A part, because more carbon atoms, right? So A part. Now, so A part we are going to take as parent. So for parent, we will start from terminal carbon. So CS3, CS3, CS. All of these three are same CS3. Then start from anyone. You start from this CS3. Then you went to this carbon atom. Now you saw that I can go above, I can go below. Both of them, they are having same carbon atom. So I will go below, no matter. You can go above also, no matter. Okay. So parent is how many? 1, 2, 3 carbon atoms. That will be equal to what? 3 carbon is prop, right? Then substituent. So what are the substituent? Here we have OCS3, that is a substituent.
Show me.
Then we have CS3, right? We have two substituents. So we will write, we have OCS3 and we have CS3. CS3 is methyl and OCS3 is methoxy. Now I will number the carbon atoms. You can number from anywhere. You will write number 1, 2, 3. It will be same, or you number from here 1, 2, 3. That will also be same. Okay. So methyl and methoxy both are in the second carbon atom. So 2 and 2. Now tell me which will come first, methyl or methoxy? What should we write first according to alphabetical order? Methyl. Why? Till meth it methoxy, na? Because till meth it is same. Now we have to differentiate with Y or O. Tell me, which comes earlier? Yeah.
Methoxy.
Methoxy. So 2 methoxy. Then 2 methyl. Propane. Propane. Got it?
Yes, sir.
All of you understood this? Yes or no? Please tell me. Both of you?
Yes.
So,
Okay. Now, I'm starting a topic which we will continue in detail. Yes or no? Deborah and Pia wrote this, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Finished.
Method of preparation of alcohols. Okay. So in this, we have the first part. From alkenes. Okay. Now in alkenes, we will look at acid catalyzed hydration, and we are going to look at one thing that is known as hydroboration oxidation. There are two parts. Okay. So from alkenes, that means if I have something like this, I can prepare alkene from this method using two different reagents. What I can use is H2O in the presence of H plus acid, or what I can use B2H6, which we call diborane, and in the second step I will add hydrogen peroxide H2O2 in the presence of OH negative in the presence of a base. Now when I add H2O in this particular carbonate, in this particular hydrocarbon alkene, then OH group, it attach on which carbon atom? On the middle carbon atom, and B2H6 it attaches on the carbon atom that is in the terminal one. So can you see it is something similar to what we did in haloalkene also?
Yes,
Yes or no?
sir. Yes.
Right. So now tell me, what is this? This is according to what Markovnikov, anti-Markovnikov, the first one.
Markovnikov.
Here we have one hydrogen. Here we have two hydrogen. Right. So red और ये से करते थे. Red वाले में one hydrogen है और green वाले में two hydrogen. Okay. So this is according to Markovnikov rule. This is according to anti-Markovnikov. So the reagent has changed. The way of making product is same. Okay, that is why all these chapters are going to be very related, and you will see many things that is coming again and again. So it seems like 4 chapters, but it is not like 4 chapters. You will treat it as one chapter. Okay, many things comes again and again and again. So we'll look into details. We'll do practice questions and everything for this in the next class. Okay, got this? Isunu, please tell me.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So that's it for today, and then we are going to meet again on. Tell me when we are going to meet again.
Monday.
When? Tomorrow. सुबह नहीं आइएगा क्या क्लास में आप लोग?
Yes.
आएंगे ना?